Case of $50 value, yours free. The Feather Chair. The world's lightest wheelchair is just $4.99 with easy payments as low as $16 a month. Sorry, no Medicare or insurance accepted. So call right now to order yours.
800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. That's 800-823-5826.
If you are trying to quit drinking or doing too many drugs, listen to me. You don't know me and we'll never meet. I had a problem like you once. I drank and used to party a little too much till it got out of control and almost ruined my life. I realized I needed help to fix my problem before it totally destroyed me. If you've tried to fix your drinking and drug problem and you know you can't do it alone, you need to call the National Treatment Advisors. They'll immerse you into a 30-day program to replace your old habits with new habits and totally change your life. And if you have PPO private health insurance, the entire program may be covered. Fix your problem right now before it gets any worse. Get clean. Call now and learn more. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
Attention all business owners and creative minds. Do you need a unique and personalized touch for your products? Look no further than Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs. We offer custom laser engraving services for a variety of products, including promotional items and corporate or personal gifts. With state-of-the-art equipment and a team of skilled designers, we can engrave intricate designs on virtually any material. Whether it's a special message, a company logo, or a custom design, Romika Laser Engraving will help you make your mark. And the best part, our prices are affordable and our turnaround time is quick.
I couldn't be happier with the work Romika Laser Engraving did for me. The engraving on my product was precise and exactly what I wanted.
So don't wait any longer to add a personal touch to your products. Call Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs today at 817-400-4040 or visit our website at romikadesigns.com. We look forward to helping you make your mark.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
The voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
We finally have football. Man.
I'm excited.
I am too. Move the mic over in front of you a little bit so they can hear.
You gotta hear me.
You got to be able to hear you.
That's
I think it's one of those things, man, that's here. So let's bro, it has been a day. It's been a week, man. Like being a football uniform manufacturer, we've had some struggles and
struggles, you say.
Bro, it's been after the whistle we keep it real, right? We've had some major struggles and it's we've had some shipping issues and all kinds of stuff. But you know what? Hey, it's football season. All we can do is move on one day at a time and do our best. But that being said, I got to talk about this, right? Because I think for the first time ever, and by the way, if you guys are just joining us, drop an L for live and R for replay. I'm going to just hit it right out of the gates and bring up a controversial topic, right?
Hit it.
So here is maybe for the first time, I'm trying to think, have I ever seen have I ever seen like a weather implementation for heat? Now, check it out. So I did some research, Doug, before we came in here. Okay.
Apparently.
I like weather. I'm a weather guy, right? Like, honestly, I would much rather be a meteorologist today than a uniform manufacturer. Okay. I love weather.
Okay.
So I've been doing some research. So this is definitely one of the hottest summers we've ever had on record.
That's correct.
Like even today, I think we're at like 110 right now or something like that, or it will be in the next couple of hours. I think this is the second most heat records that have been broken in Texas. You know, I know here in Burleson, we've had some keyboard warriors that have seen some of both of our group's kids out practicing and putting up photos like, why are these kids in the heat? So obviously the league came together.
That's figure out why they were taking pictures of kids.
Yeah, me too. That's like kind of strange. It's like weird, right? It's so, but I gotta ask, do you ever recall a time? Oh, and then we have the new wet bulb. Is that what it is?
Wet bulb. If I was a high school kid, it'd be great.
So check it out. So I downloaded. I don't know. People probably won't be able to see it on here. I downloaded the a wet bulb app. Right. It's called Zealous WBGT. Is the app that I use. Now I don't know what everybody else uses. So I'm pulling up our wet bulb-o-meter right now, and I think we're a category 1 right now. I don't know. Like I always thought categories were hurricanes.
Yes, they are.
Right. And so I don't know what category we are.
One hurricane, we're good to go.
But it says that the temperature is 107 degrees outside right now, but our wet bulb's an 89, which means we should be able to practice or play games. But yet we have heat index rolls. What's going on, man? Is this the first time ever that football has been? And I want to say for all the parents listening and for all of for everybody here, I'm joking around. We obviously take player, kid, and safety very, very serious here. But I don't remember growing up a time. I remember doing 2 days.
Well, come on.
In heat.
When we grew up, heat was not something they talked about. We had a water fountain made of PVC pipe, and you got water when coach said get water. It was never asked for water, different time. I'm much older than you, so
no. I remember at the old high school in Burleson, the pipe that ran against the fence that they had water that it was basically a water faucet, water hose, right? That they put on there, and you get to go over there and turn it on, and everybody go drink the water out of it and turn it off. And I remember those days. You're not that much older than me,
maybe.
No. But I mean, is this new territory for football? Like,
I think it's new for being this hot, and then so everybody's so conscious now. So the funny part about the whole thing, not funny, but it seems like when we have the most issues, it's not with the kids because everyone is so concerned with the kids as it should be. That's our first priority to make sure they have water, make sure they're doing the breaks, blah, blah. So who's passing out? It's the parents.
Yeah.
They forget to hydrate. The guys making sure Johnny's hydrating all day long, but then they forget.
Yeah.
So there's the ones that at game day or scrimmages that you hear about people passing out.
Yeah.
It's mom and dad and grandpa out there passing out.
Yeah. 90% of the time when ambulances are called these first couple of weeks, it's not for, usually never for a player on the field. It's because somebody in the stands. It's just weird. I was thinking about it coming in today, and we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today, guys. We're not going to talk about weather. Jared said 10 URYA bringing the heat. Kind of a little play on words there. Cody Barber said, let's get it, fellas. It's football season. Got a lot of people, Robert Baker on, Kevin's on, Coop's on, Deontay, Big Eric's on. Dre asked, did any other leagues push things back like we did? So I can just tell you, as a uniform vendor, we do stuff all around Texas, and there were several leagues that talk with us that either they rearrange their schedule some, like they would play early in the morning and try to get as many games in as they could. But also in the same token, and just so you guys know, as far on the Northwest side, while we didn't come with stuff like that, and number one, it was a timing thing, but number two, most of these other leagues aren't even close to our size.
No, we're playing 44 games a week.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about these guys maybe 10, 15 games, going from there. So with that being said, we're here. We're back. I think tomorrow's only supposed to be 100 degrees. Yay. I got an 8 a.m. kickoff, so it's going to be like 89. So I'm rolling, baby. Like, I cannot wait. This is my first experience tomorrow with 5U flag, 8 a.m. kickoff. Like, so typically, Doug, you probably do this too. I like having my team there like an hour early, 45 minutes early. I don't know I can do that tomorrow.
You're gonna make that? No.
No.
I think you might be getting good if they get there at 7:30.
Get there at 7:30. I need to ask like Cooper on here, like what he does with them, going from there. But guys, today's show is going to be fun. We were supposed to have the phone active today, but we're going to give it one more week just so we can kind of get back in the flow a little bit here. Doug says don't trust you guys yet, so I'm not going to trust you yet. But you can probably see Doug's paper over there. We've got a list slate of games. What we're going to do today is we're going to go through. Thomas Schultz said his kid did it all last year, an hour early, 5U. You know what? 6 a.m. baby, we're getting there. 6:30, we're gonna warm up.
You are not getting them babies gonna be asleep. You're like, nah, I ain't doing this.
Tomorrow, I'm not worried about tomorrow as much as I am when it gets a little bit colder.
Oh yeah, that's actually worse.
I've seen some games like where they're standing on the sideline. They'd rather just be in the car.
They can really bundle up though at that age.
That's true.
They can put jackets on, the whole nine. They look like little snow bunnies out there.
Hey, speaking of young ones, we got a guest in the room today.
What's up, bud? Hi. That's Dallas. That's my youngest son.
Dallas is here to make sure we're doing things right. Yeah. He's gonna help us out and eventually take over the show. So here's what we're gonna do today, guys. We're gonna go through a list of games. We're gonna talk a little football. We're gonna kind of talk about stuff going on. There'll be some little housekeeping stuff I think we should go over here in this kind of first segment. We'll jump into it. We got a few minutes to talk about it. We got obviously my co-host here, Doug, but he's also the VP of Northwest. What? And so, what I'm going to do is, he doesn't know this. I'm about to put him on the spot with this, but we're just going to talk about some things. Right. He asked what we're going to do for the show today. So, we're going to talk about games. We're going to go through each age group and talk about games today. But I think it would be good to talk a little bit to the parents that are listening. We've got a good audience that's on already right now, about what this is all about tomorrow, because the reality of it is we're going to have high intensity. There's going to be good calls, bad calls. So if you would, let's just start with just the non-fun stuff. And all you parents, if you're driving right now, just picking your kiddos up from school, first off, what's up, kids? Good luck to you all tomorrow. We're excited to hear you. And make sure you guys share this out later. One of the things that I really want to focus on this year is more about the kids and highlighting those young athletes. We're going to try to have some of those come in here. So have the radio on this year with them. We're going to try to get them fired up. But that being said, usually it's not the kids we have a problem with on game days.
No.
So Northwest does have a parent code of conduct. So I hope all the volumes are turned up right now. And this year we decided as an executive board, it was enforced last year, but we're really going to make sure for safety and things of that nature. So talk about some things that are not allowed at Northwest games.
Number one, do not bring your butts on the field. Don't even think about it. I'm serious. That's probably one of the worst things you can do as a parent is try to come on the field. You will be not only ejected, but suspended from our league. You're not coming on the field. We're not doing that. Then we're not tolerating any of that. You got to be careful with your profanity, even in the stands, right? And I want people to understand that. I know you sit next to each other, right? Because everybody doesn't have, both two sides.
Sure.
You got to be respectful of the other team as well, right? So remember, you're talking about somebody's child out there,
right?
So that's when it gets heated because that number 25 hit he's a bully. He hit my kid. Hey, wait a minute, that's my child, So just be kind of careful with that kind of stuff. But that's number one. Don't come on the field. Watch your profanity because you will be suspended. And unfortunately for you, it affects your child too. So it can go down to your child where your child's not going to be able to play either because you don't know how to act. So that was one of the things that we did last year that I think helps parents understand that if it's not just you, you're affecting your child. If you're going to act a fool, well, guess what? Your child can't play either now because you know how to act.
Yeah. And another thing I'll say, and I don't think this happened last year, but guys, talk a little bit about the referees and probably should have maybe had Phelps come in and talk about them. Maybe we can have him come on next week. But these are high school referees, right? These aren't people that we just, hey, you look like you can put some stripes on. I know it may seem like that on some of the calls, right? If you ask Cody and them, like they'll tell you like, oh man, these refs, but I get it. But the reality of it is that most likely they just ref the game Friday night. Yeah. Right. In a high school game, a very good competitive high school game. But when they are on the field, they control the field. Right. And what that means is, parents, is that I just want to make sure. I did see one game last year. We won't talk about where it's at because it doesn't really matter. That literally got stopped because of parents. Kids didn't get to finish. The game was late in the game, but at the same token, it was the best situation to, kind of divide and conquer and get the teams out of there. That's not fair to the kids, right? There are people, and just kind of tell you, we got a lot of people shouting out here, and I'm going to try to get to all you guys. We already got people talking about studying film. I mean, people out filming scrimmages, I guess, right? Studying film. Gris says, shout out to number 88, Justine. And then Gris also says, let's go 9U KYA Wildcats. So, but that being said, there are DODs, and they should be very clearly marked at every location.
Yes.
Right. And if I don't believe anyone doesn't know who they are, but let me explain what a DOD is. Number one, they should be a person familiar with the rules. And if not, they have access to the rules there at the location, right? One of the things that when we came over as the Elks to Northwest that I really love was the books that were provided, which shout out to Misty. She did a lot of hard work on those books to get those provided going from there. But I absolutely loved it because in the books, you had pretty much everything that you needed, right?
Rules are all there.
Everything is there. The reality of it is that if you feel like that there's something that is happening that really causes for you to need to raise a voice or an opinion or whatever, go find one of the DODs. I believe they will be marked in maybe highlighter yellow, something like that, right? Yeah. They should be on the sidelines, if I understand correctly.
Yes, sidelines.
And for all of you that are DODs last year, that is one thing that was said, on the messages that, we're supposed to have one on each sideline. They shouldn't be in concession stands or anything like that. They should be easily accessible. But what the DODs say also goes at the field. And here's what I'll tell you on what Doug just said about, colorful language, we'll call it like that in the stands. I've seen it accidentally happen where someone says something, person turns around and be like, oh, you said that. But really, it was Doug that said it. Your daddy said it, right? You didn't say that, right? But at the same time, a DOD might say, hey, you're out.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you have some issues and stuff with the refs, they're not going to be perfect tomorrow. Find the DOD, raise a complaint. If it is something that is serious, it would definitely be escalated to the league. And, that'll all be taken a look at and go from there.
Put it on your game report.
Yeah, put it on the game report. And that's the other thing. Game report's there. James says some of these refs are something else. He said he got flipped off by a ref last year. That should definitely be filed with DODs, right? I mean, file it.
James, you probably deserved it.
Oh, man. See, you're already throwing shots?
Which James was this? I just threw out there. So
Rand Sport.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He deserves
it. Oh, he definitely deserves it?
He deserved that one.
If it's like James Williams, he wouldn't deserve it. But Rand Sport, he deserves it.
Exactly.
James, I'm sorry, man. He's already just throwing shots. You hadn't even played a game yet. You haven't even paid an entry price yet. And Doug's already throwing shots. So with that being said, so just a couple of housekeeping rules there. Guys, cheer loud, arrive early. Most off, support these kids. Support your local places. Guys, I'll also tell you this. All these folks at every place, they're going to have concession stands and stuff like that. Come hungry. Okay. I know that that may or may not make a difference to you, but it does to these leagues and organizations. A lot of these leagues and organizations, they make money off of concession stands to be able to pay for their field upkeep and things of that nature. Come hungry. Come in, get you some nachos and candy and all that stuff, and arrive early, have fun, eat, and stay and watch a few games. So that's it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
We've got a few minutes in this segment. I want to take our time on this. We're going to start with 5U. So
5U.
Read the slate of games.
Okay.
I'm going to go at it blind, and I'm going to see how many of our games match up to yours as game of the week. So, guys, other leagues do game of the week, and they just do pick one game. That's not us. We're going to pick several games, right? Because
50 games.
Because honestly, right now, there's a few teams that we think are good, but we don't know anything until Sunday. What time the scores post on Sunday? Oh, that was the last thing, Doug. How quickly do people got to turn their stuff in?
Oh, man. Sunday at, Michigan get mad at me.
I
want to say noon? I don't know.
Kevin Craig knows. Kevin, what time do people got to turn stuff in?
Don't give me a per line on people.
I know Kevin knows. Kevin always knows the little rules. Like if there's one guy I can always count on to know some random rule or something like that, it's Kevin. Like he knows it. It's somewhere.
I got a coach like that.
Like he knows it.
Like
Like
he knows everything.
if there's ever something I'm slightly questioning on, I can just go to Kevin and be like, hey Kevin, what is this? And he'll tell me. So guys, get your reports turned in on games, stuff like that. A couple of shout outs before we go over there. SYA 6U Dusky and 10U Longhorns. Katie shouts out. Candy says SYA Horn Frogs and the Ducks. And which, by the way, man, they didn't they go play some like tournaments, some of those SYA teams, and do really, really well.
I heard they went out there and did what they do.
Just kind of rolled over folks.
I don't know if they rolled over folks. I think they just won, so that was good.
Yeah.
I don't remember anyone saying, man, they just beat the smash mouth out of people. Just they did good though.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's really good. All right, 5U. Let's try to take this next 9 minutes. We'll go through flag, and then we'll save the heavy tackle hitters. Maybe we get through flag in 7U, and then we'll save the heavy tackle hitters for after the debate. So let's go. 5U. Let's name the games.
Midlothian versus SYA Verga.
Verga wins.
Oh, that was easy. Okay. SYA versus Lake Worth.
I'm going to Lake Worth.
Okay. BYA Matinee versus LYSA.
I'm going LYSA.
BYA Cooper versus Waxahachie.
I'm going Coop.
That's a good choice.
I like Coop. Coop I've kind of leaned on a little bit. I've called him like, hey bro, like honestly, I wish I could have said I came up with sharks and minnows, but Coop told me.
Guess who told him?
You.
That's right.
I was like, Coop, I need something, man, because
That's
I'm
the
like,
greatest game in the world for little kids.
I'm like, bro, I'm like lining these kids up, and I'm like, let's go, get your formation, and they're like picking grass and chasing butterflies. Like, what do we do? He's like, play sharks and minnows.
They love it.
I'm like, what?
They
So sharks and minnows. So I'm going Coop, man. Don't let me down, Coop. Don't let me down.
Then we have some other 5U team out of Burleson. I think they're the BBCG, something like that.
Oh, that's my boys.
Oh, that's you.
That's my boys.
Versus KYA. Who you picking?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you.
You picking KYA already, huh?
Let me tell you.
Let's go, Wildcats.
Listen, man. And I'm going against Derek, who's been doing this.
He's picking the Wildcats, y'all. Oh,
I mean, what? Like, seriously.
Oh, your parents are fired up.
No, man. I'm picking my Elks.
No, you ain't.
We are rolling.
No.
Hey, I do need to ask a question, man. One of my best linemen fell off the monkey bars and broke his arm. Can I wrap that thing up?
Wrap it up.
Can we?
If his mama says okay.
Oh, I need to call his mama, man.
Like, hard cast.
Honestly, so he is in a hard cast.
You gotta cover it up. You gotta make it a pillow.
Man, see, my fear is like, dude, because I've seen some of these kids, like they slapping each other, like you hit somebody, and then it's like we just talked about all the parents breaking loose. Here come all the parents on the field.
you done brought a kid out there with a broken arm.
Goodness great, dude. Like I don't know what's happening on the chat, but like apparently, like people, let's see, they've called folks out here. So SYA brought home 4 rings.
Stop living in the past. We're moving on.
Let's see here. Brought in 4 rings. 8U did. The court date.
What'd he say?
He says they made that tournament up. Y'all don't let them fool you. The Gators are playing for you. It says Gators played backyard and picked up a team. But dude, they're already going out. I didn't even play today. Steve Cook says KYA all day. I mean, Steve, I'm not saying you're wrong, but
he just picked y'all.
I didn't pick them, Doug.
You did.
I said that we are.
Anytime you pause that long on your own team.
Yeah. What I said is that I don't know how this is going to react with 5-year-olds. I don't.
How'd you scrimmage?
We went to Mineral Wells.
How'd you do?
I'm sorry, Mineral Wells. We won 72-9.
Okay, then you're feeling good about yourself.
No, I'm not, because if that's the quality, but I know
Mineral Wells is that bad. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I'm not going to say that because I like Mineral Wells, but like at the same time, like I know the quality is a little bit better here, and I know, like, look, man, here's what I'll tell you: we went and scrimmaged Mineral Wells, like. We'd say hut, and everybody just stood there, and our guys were actually trying to block and move and stuff like that. Like, I don't think that's going to happen. Now, if it does, bro, you can go ahead and put like ring size me, right? If that's what's happened with the rest of, I just don't think that's going to happen, right? I've seen the Waxahachie flag team last year. Right. We ain't that. All right, I'll tell you that. So I don't know. So I am going to pick my boys tomorrow in a win.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick him. Who's next?
RYA and Red Oak. See, it's hard to pick these games of people you don't know, right? I don't know any of these kids.
See, Steve just said Derek Kelly's a 5U guru. That's my first game.
Oh, he's gonna kill
Way to go, guys. Way to push the league back.
You getting smashed tomorrow.
Jeez. Joshua Davis says, I'm picking the Burleson Oaks varsity over Weatherford tonight. Joshua Davis.
Don't do that.
Sir.
Have you seen never let me stop.
I seen them.
Let me stop.
I seen them.
Like that.
They had more penalty yards than they had actual offense.
I ain't talking about go Centennial. Woo! That's all I'm gonna say.
You go Burleson. Dude, I hope they
say.
do. And I don't know how good Weatherford is or isn't, but I will tell you that Elks team, I love the new coach there. Good guy.
Yeah, I met him.
He's a good guy. He definitely cares. But it's a first year program under a brand new offense. They run that kind of wing T style offense. It's not to get off in high school football. They got some work to do. Now their quarterback, I think, is very good. I think their quarterback's a good. I mean, he throws really good on the run. When I watch the ball release out of his hands, it looks really good. Yeah. But at the same token, it is what it is as far as that goes. Chad is very good. The head coach there, he's a good. And Josh just said it. Fall starts after fall starts. But going to it, RYA.
Red Oak.
What
you got? Don't be shy.
I'm gonna pick RYA because I never do. And I hear about it all year long. I mean, you might as well just get ready. I hear about that. I always pick against them. But I've been told that the programs, Eric's already on here. When in doubt, RYA for the route. I've been told the RYA programs, Doug, they've made a massive change. Like there's fire in RYA. There's like
something changed.
Something changed. I don't know what it is. I don't know if like Eric got a haircut or what, but something has changed.
Okay.
So I'm going with them. Give me RYA.
All right. Well, that's all of them.
All right, let's go 6U. We can get through 6U in 3 minutes.
Okay, so RYA versus Sandusky. That's why.
Yeah, sorry, RYA, you're out.
Oh, that was. It ended already. It is already over. So then the next.
And by the way, he's underlining these because he's going to call me out on them next week. I can already tell. This is my new partner in crime right here. Like he's not going to let me make you guys go watch the replay. He's going to tell me next week you went 0 for 5.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
My game of the week is BYA versus SY Diaz. I'm curious in this game. My curiosity's up.
I noticed you haven't picked anybody yet.
Well, yeah, I don't need to. This is what you're here for.
I'm gonna go BYA. Go ahead, put it on me. Put it on me. Let's go, Raiders!
We got Midlothian Kidder. I hope that's right. Kidder versus Ennis.
Give me mid-low. Give me the mid-low. Give me mid-low. Sorry, Ennis.
Waxahachie versus the other mid-low. Zach Greek. I know I'm messing these people's names up, but people mess my name up all the time, so I don't mind.
Give me the Indians.
Oh, okay. Are they the Apaches? They got like 15 different ones. They got Apaches. They got what's the other one? Comanches.
I don't know.
I don't know who's who.
I'll just say Waxahachie then. I want to be politically correct. Bro, Ian Davis just said KYA 6U Super Bowl ready right now.
Well, hey, that's perfect timing.
Is that next?
LYSA versus the 6U Super Bowl ready KYA.
Give me LYSA.
I knew you were gonna do it.
No, I'm gonna trust in you, Mr. Davis.
I'm gonna give a little star by that one just in case they lose. That way we can remind him.
Yes, remind him. I'm gonna go with KYA because I trust our chat group. I trust you guys. When in doubt, trust chat. I'm going with chat.
When in doubt, trust chat. Okay. Oh, here we go. Finally got a Ferris team. Ferris versus Red Oak. Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. That could be a good game right there.
Ian says screenshot it. Give me Red Oak.
Oh, there you go. Here you go.
That's gonna be close.
Get him, Ferris.
Don't give me yet.
And somebody's got to buy. So the Elks got to buy.
The Elks got to buy. So that's it for 6U.
That's it.
All right, we're gonna save 7U because we got 1 minute left. Is there anybody, Mr. Doug, you want to pick? I mean, anybody?
Oh, let's see.
I mean, you put me on the spot here. Give me one.
I'm picking.
Give me.
Cooper.
Actually,
I'm
we're starting a new segment right here.
What's it?
Doug's guarantee.
Oh,
it's going to be forever in here.
Doug's guarantee.
Doug's guarantee. Give me 5U guarantee. Give me 6U guarantee.
5U guarantee. Cooper versus Waxahachie.
Oh, you got Cooper.
Got Cooper.
Oh, all right. Y'all hear it first. Steve Cook says KYA 6U is actually a pretty darn solid. So I mean, you want another guarantee?
Super Bowl, or are they
We've
solid?
gone
Which
from
one?
Super Bowl to solid.
It's going down. I need to know, bro. Are they Super Bowl bound? Or are they just they pretty good? You know, I don't know what that means. Can they grab flags? That is the key. Because they can't grab flags, they ain't winning.
Oh, you guys got to be in the studio. This is too much fun. You got 27 seconds to give me a 6U. Absolutely.
Absolute.
Ian says, listen to me.
I'm gonna go with Dusky. I'm gonna go with Dusky.
Bro, that was good timing as the music came on.
That's what I do.
Bro, that was like solid. That was solid timing.
All
right, you got the MD's solid picks.
Doctor,
don't be betting your mortgage on it, folks. We'll be back.
Hey, travelers, do you want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call, because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
855-325-1820. 855-325-1820. That's 855-325-1820.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
You're listening to Joco Community Radio.
We're going to have guest picks for 9 years. And let me tell you something. He went through those things in like 25 seconds, too. Like, there was no hesitation for the 9U guest picks. So you guys are going to stay tuned to that when we get to it. All right, let me take care of this house cleaning business so we can go ahead and get back to it. Joco Community Radio is proud to be the voice of Johnson County, Texas, live on the 24/7 TuneIn Radio Network. Tune in to Joco.com. It's a place to find all the ways to listen and watch. The station app is also available for free on Android and Apple devices. Simply search your store and check it lineup out more at JocoRadio.com. This episode is brought to you by Next Level Claims, making your insurance work for you. Reach out to your Texas sales rep at 844-TEX-HELL. That's 844-839-4245. So, guys, make sure you're also sharing this out. If you're just joining us, you all know the rules. Drop a L for live, R for replay, continue being involved in the chat. That's what we absolutely love about, what we get to do here. If you're watching later, drop an R for replay and share it out. We usually have a lot of pretty good views that are on here. The whole point of the show at the timing that we do it is hopefully you're grabbing the kids, picking them up from school, turn on the radio. They get to hear some fun talking about their football teams. Make it a little bit as close as you can to that. I want to say the NFL feel.
Hopefully Mike's not talking trash about your kid, your team.
Yeah. So let me just also state this here too, okay? Because last year I only had 2 death threats last year.
He's going up for 4 this year. We're going for 4.
Like, honestly, I had people tell me I should be ashamed of myself, and I don't care. Like, Doug, I literally give almost probably 50, 75,000 a year back to children.
It's not enough, sir.
Right?
I need you.
I literally have people tell me that I don't care about kids, and I'm like, bro, like. I'm not getting paid to do this show. Well, are you getting paid?
Yeah, they're paying me actually.
Of course,
that's
they
why
are.
I'm here.
Of course they are.
Yeah. She told me, hey, he needs help.
He needs help. So brought you in. They brought in the big guns.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, so guys, when we talk about these games and we talk about these teams, it is not a personal reflection if your baby's the quarterback or your baby's a 6-play kid that hardly ever plays. It's not a personal reflection for any of that. We're having just good fun. And honestly, the simple fact that any child straps it up or goes out on that field and plays or cheers, because I definitely believe in those cheerleaders as well. You know what? Guess what? They're doing something that a lot of other kids aren't doing, especially in the sport of football. Whether you like it or not, it is a violent sport. And the simple fact that they go out and do it, you have my respect, no matter how far you play. So that being said, well, we got a lot of people that just dropped a lot of R's. Katie Dennis said cab. I'm not sure she needs to call a cab. And then
call the cab.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It says RYE 6U over Dusky is a lock.
Oh,
a lock. So that is now out in the introverse.
Lock, he said. Okay.
We've got 12U Bullfrog Mama here. What's up, 12U Bullfrogs? I can't wait to see those guys play. Always a standout team. And then we got a 5U and 12U Bullfrog Mama. Can't wait to see both of those guys play too, especially in the 5U. And then it says them Lake Worth cheerleaders are the loudest. Hey, you know what? Cheerleaders are, I heard this thing about, it's actually, I do go to church. And I heard this message and they talked about cheerleaders.
I know why I'm laughing.
Okay.
You said that.
Well, I mean,
Praise
I
the
just,
Lord.
some people wonder, but I heard this
Jesus.
cool message.
Okay.
I heard this cool message about cheerleaders in church, and he just kind of briefly mentioned, he's like, do you know what the cheerleaders are for? And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, they're there to cheer the team on. But then he would brought up the point of is that the cheerleaders fill those gaps when it feels like things are getting tough. I'm like, you know what? Made me think about our girls that are out there, and Doug, some of these teams, it's tough for them. Like, I mean, it's, we won't call any names out for RYA, but they don't. I'm just kidding. I had to throw that in there, man. I got to keep my shots at there.
Threat number one.
I got to get them there. But you cheerleaders, man, we appreciate it. Go loud. What's up, baby Reed? My little boy says that go Elks flag. That's my baby. He didn't hear the first segment. I won't
tell you nothing what happened earlier there.
He didn't hear the first segment.
I won't tell you nothing that happened. It's all good, buddy.
All right. We got
7U.
22 minutes. Let's go. Read them off. Let's
7U
go.
Ferris versus Marquez, SY8.
Give me Ferris.
I knew you were going to say that.
Give me Ferris.
I knew it. Okay. Burton, SYA versus Midlothian.
Midlope.
Oh, that was quick. BYA versus Waxahachie.
Ooh. Is this
that is it.
Is this him?
That is it.
Oh.
That is the team.
So I need you to circle this game, highlight it.
Circled. Already circled.
Are they who we think they are?
It's the only game I wish I can go to.
Are we going to get the Dennis Green behind the podium of we are not who we thought we are? Are we getting that?
You know what?
Are we going to get the AI practice?
I will say that
practice.
I will say that Johnson BOA, him and his coaches have been out there hustling. They've been doing really good work with those kids that have never played tackle, obviously, but he's been out there. He's been doing good.
And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, this Waxahachie team, I mean, ran the table pretty well last year, right? They did have a good challenge in the Super Bowl.
Bullies.
Okay, but they did. They bullied some folks around last year, but they strap it up.
By the way, it's a good thing. By the way,
a good thing. But now they strap it up.
We're gonna see. Ooh, boy,
I'm going Raiders.
Woo, let's go, Johnson.
I'm going, Johnson. Don't let me drown, Johnson.
Let's go.
Prove it all right, Johnson. Prove me right. All right, let's go. Next one. Let's go.
All right, Ennis, KYA.
My gut's telling me Ennis. I like some of the things they're doing out there. I'm taking Ennis.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll get you. RYA versus Red Oak. You picked them once. You went against them the next one. It's time to go back.
Give me RYA. I got to do it, man. I got to go with what's right. I mean, I might be coaching for RYA next year at this rate.
And this, I'm gonna go with my one pick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with BYA too. I just got two.
Oh, you're doing it?
No, what
You're
I'm
doing it?
I can't go against my guy.
Okay.
That's my guy.
You heard it.
That's my guy.
You
I
heard
can't
it.
go against him, man. There's no way I can go against him.
All right, wait a second. Cody says, come on, Mike. That's Eric's team. He's the head coach.
Of our way? Of 7U?
Of 7U?
I thought he was 8U.
I thought he was 8U too. He's head coach 7U?
Because I already heard 8U's going to Super Bowl. I heard that already.
7U. He's Eric says 7U, them boys. Eric, I just picked you. Now, let me tell you something, Eric. I don't care if you win every game besides this one. If you don't win this week after me picking you, I will not pick you the rest of the year.
Done.
I don't care if you're playing. Well, I don't even name a team. I won't pick you the rest of the year if you don't win this game after I picked you. Don't let me down, Eric. Cody says, as we would welcome you with FBS Trace with open arms. Cody Barber says, yes, 7U head coach. Eric says, Nate says, all right, I trust me some Nate. Not that I don't trust Eric, but I trust me some Nate. Nate says at 7U is really, he says they're good.
Is 8U any good? Because that's what I was hearing at the certification net.
Well, now here comes some 8U.
Write it down. 8U Super Bowl. Write it down.
So 8U Ferris in our way in the Super Bowl. Jerry Jones says it.
Okay.
That's okay. So, bro, it's out in the universe. Can't take it back. It's Derek says, I like the way you all noticed Waxahachie had a hard time in the Super Bowl last year. Big ups to 7U Ferris. Absolutely. That's why I got him. All right, let's go. 8U.
Right,
let's
8U. I got Elks Jones versus SYA Baker.
Baker.
Yeah, that's easy. Sorry. Dixon, Elks versus SYA Jordan.
Dixon by 20.
So you gave scores now all of a sudden. Okay, wow.
I like that Dixon team.
Apparently you do. You gave us by 20. Okay, we got RA versus Lake Worth. This is the 8U team we've been talking about.
God, dog it.
Go ahead, do it, Lake Worth.
Give me RYA again, man. Have I really picked RYA three games week one?
That's odd.
Bro, what is happening here? Give me RYA. Sorry, Lake Worth.
BYA versus LYSA.
Man, that's a tough one for me. How'd that BYA team do last year? You don't even know LYSA. You didn't even know. You couldn't even answer it.
Oh, okay. BYA 7U. They lost a lot of kids, man. That's my problem. So
LYSA, give them to me. Let's go.
They lost too many kids. Ferris versus Ennis. I know you're going that one already. Go ahead.
Who am I going?
You know you're going Ferris. Come on.
I am. I like that Ferris team a lot.
You love all of Ferris.
I like that Ferris team a lot.
We got Waxahachie versus Midlow Archon.
Ooh, 287 rivals. Give me Midlow.
Okay. We got LeBlanc, Midlow versus KYA.
Give me KYA.
All right. So Red Oaks got the bye, right?
Yeah.
So that Red Oak team, they played at AU last year. Our coach.
Yeah.
So he stayed behind. So if those kids that we played last year were 7.
Yep.
Watch out.
Oh, so you saying that Red Oak team's good?
Watch out.
Okay.
I
need you to mark them for next week so I know to
Watch
pick them
out.
on the first one. All right, man. We got chat going crazy. So let me catch you up a little bit so you can
My lock is Baker.
All right, Baker's a lock.
Baker's my lock.
Oh, my lock's Dixon. All right. Let's see.
You don't get locks.
Joshua says Mike got you in all the way in for Eric. Derek King says I like the way y'all we already talked about that one there. Latoya says let's go 8U RYA. Let's go. Eric says RYA by 100. Lord. Cody Barber says 12U Bullfrogs better be ready for us. We packed our lunch boxes, hoping everyone. We'll get to 12U in a minute. RYA all day. Brandon says boo, you're gonna watch. Cody says RYA Mike Moore has a great hook in it, doesn't it? Eric Anthony, like they said, RYA all day. Ferris 70-0. Wow. Boy, chat's just getting in it right now.
Come on, guys.
I mean,
Keep
like,
reality
don't we
here.
cut it off at like 30?
Yeah, you know.
8U, 9U, 10U Lake Worth aren't the same last year. Carlos Cody.
Well, I know 9U was because it didn't exist last year. So
Interesting.
no, they're not the same.
And then so that's got to catch up. All right, let's go.
right.
We got special guests for 9U, right?
9U, yeah.
Let's go.
All right. He's gonna.
I am locking in every pick with my man right here.
All right.
Lock us in. Let's go.
We got RYA versus Lake Worth.
What, that's the one that
Say right there. So say RYA or Lake Worth.
RYA.
Okay.
Oh, dadgummit. That's 4 for me now. Come on,
Okay.
man. Go ahead.
You got us, the Raiders,
Yeah.
versus. Okay. First
Yeah.
Midlothian.
Yes. No.
Yes, of course. Us.
Yeah, I want us.
I
Yeah.
picked you, dude. Calm down.
All right, next.
Elks versus the other Midlothian team,
Elks.
Brogan.
Okay. Oh, I like this.
You got Saginaw versus Waxahachie.
Saginaw.
Okay, let me finish.
Woo!
Oh,
He a rolling.
Yeah. Red Oak versus KYA.
Red Oak.
Okay.
Okay.
And so for me, my lock, because I have to go with the lock here, is the Elks over Brogan. That's a lock. That's a lock.
But can I do 10?
We ain't got there yet.
I know. What,
Now he's
I know
excited.
what-
Now we can't get him out of here.
Done got a hook. All right. So I agree with his picks. Go through them again. Let me just hear.
ROA over Lake Worth, which I'm telling you right now is the game I'm most intrigued to watch because I know nothing about Lake Worth. So none of us that have been
Okay,
here.
so I that's a one I'm gonna disagree with you. Sorry, RY.
Oh wow.
Put me down for Lake Worth there.
Okay. That's you. That's steps. Okay.
I gotta do it, bro. All right, next one.
Is Raiders versus Midlow Marnette.
Cody says, "Let the kid have Doug Spout. He's better at picks." All right, who was the next one?
Raiders versus Lothian Marnette.
Did you fix your offense?
It's always fixed, man. It's good.
Okay, Raiders,
You got Elks versus Midlow Brogan.
Elks,
Saginaw versus Waxahachie.
Saginaw.
Red Oak versus KY.
Give me KY.
You pick K.
So I picked two different than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll take it.
I wanna see what-
Let's see. Brandon says, "Okay, Mike." Finally,
The game I'm
Steve
saying-
says, "No way, Red Oak takes KYA." Okay, I agree with you. I just picked that one too. Eric says, "Love that kid."
I'm telling you, the game I want to see though is ROA. and
Why?
Lake Worth,
Why?
because
What is it?
I know nothing about Lake Worth.
Okay.
All I know is they some big boys.
Okay.
They are a big team, right? So I don't know if they're fast. All I know is they're big. That's all I know. And they're kind of funny because I was talking to them in the line. They knew how I was. I said, "What do you play?" They were like, "I'm the quarterback." "Oh, what do you do?" "I'm the linebacker." "What do you do?" "I'm a tight end." "What do you do?" "Running back." "What's your number?" They said, "Huh?" But-
we gotta go see that.
Yeah,
So
that's a good one.
So I'm thinking that game, and because RA lost 7,
Mhm.
the Heisman Trophy winner of our league last year. So I don't know what they are either right now. So I'm curious I'm so curious about that in any other
All right, so we're gonna post those up. All right, here we go. We're going to 10U now.
10U.
Getting a little more tested.
You got Saginaw Warren versus Elks Clark.
Give me Clark.
I gotta know Clark on that one too. You got your other Elk team versus Lake Worth.
Lake Worth.
Yeah, for 10U. Yeah, Lake Worth. You said Lake Worth. Say that quickly. BYA versus LYSA.
So I hear that LYSA team's pretty good.
I did too. I've heard that.
I'm gonna take LYSA there.
Isn't that Kenny's team?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
okay. You got Waxahachie Sidolis. I know I said that wrong. Sidolosius.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's all wrong. Versus the Ennis.
I'll take Waxahachie.
Me too.
Glenn says Red Oak is going to get smoked. Eric says they think we're not the same without number 7. I mean, you can't
you're
lose
not
a
gonna be
great
the same
great
without
player
him. I don't
without.
care who
I mean,
you're
come on,
talking
guys. Danny says 10U Longhorns number 20 will be knocking heads this year. ROA 9U Razzo by a lot this Saturday. Waxahachie 7 coming. We don't like being called soft. That's what Darian says. No one said you were soft. We just want to know.
Who called you soft?
Cody says ROA 9U by a lot this Saturday. Jerry says be cautious of the ROA 9U additions. I mean, they went on Nick Saban did out there.
I think it's great that they got additions. All I'm saying is I don't know who they are after losing the best kid, period, in our league.
Yeah,
Dude
I mean,
was awesome. So how to number 7?
Oh.
Yeah, you can't lose him. I mean, you
so
just can't.
You're not going to be the same.
Tank says SYU 10U. Josh Davis says it's pronounced Sue. I'm not sure
Which
who
one?
pronounced Sue, but Sue. I'm not sure.
I
All
ain't
right,
got
let's go. Continue.
Waxahachie Hill versus Milo Robinson.
Robinson.
We got Ferris versus KY Cook. Go ahead.
Ferris.
Oh, there, Ferris. They're over here.
I'll take Ferris. Yep, let's do it.
Duh. Midlothian Lampkin versus KYA Sheffield.
Give me Sheffield.
I'm gonna go Sheffield too.
Dang.
SYA Bowling versus Red Oak.
Red Oak.
Give me Red Oak. Ian says ROA got a solid new QB.
All right. You had a what you talking about 9 you still?
I guess
because it ain't better than last week. I don't care what you talking about?
dog.
But I mean, it's true.
You talk about me talking about kids like you like
But
just telling this
listen,
kid he ain't
but-
as good
but
as a kid last
listen,
year.
So you've been doing this for a long time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I've been doing this for a long time. Certain kids you see, you go, that dude's special. That dude was special.
Yeah.
So I don't care what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
the Elks got a kid like that.
Whoever
Shout out to Harley if he's listening.
Yeah,
He's special.
he is special. I agree with that too. That is. All right. Ready? 12U.
All right, the big boys, and we got 9 minutes, so we got time to discuss these. Let's go. Oh, wait.
Oh no.
Sylvie Torres says RYU winning the chip. They might just go undefeated.
What age group are you talking about again?
8U, RYU.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, we can I can get behind you on that, maybe.
Eric's already using colorful language. He's already
Oh.
going to get kicked out.
What's he saying?
He says we're beating BYA. Well, I'm going to assume he's not using colorful language. He's saying all season long, but it didn't come as all.
Oh,
It seemed like he said.
why are we being so angry, dude?
I don't know.
I
man.
didn't say anything bad about your squad. That's horrible.
Oh, wait. He says, my bad. We're beating BYA as long as Doug is the head coach.
No, okay, and that makes more sense. I got you.
Okay. All right. We're good on that. Katie says, always sleeping on the Longhorns. We went to the Super Bowl, and when you slept on us all year long, did I pick against the Longhorns? I didn't pick against Longhorns ever.
Continue.
No, I didn't pick against them. I don't think so.
If they tenure,
I don't know if
Longhorns?
she's 10U Longhorns or not. Wait, yeah, no, it's 10U. She says they're going to be surprised this
Are they
year
the
with the 10U
Longhorns?
Longhorns. Yeah.
oh yeah, you picked against them because they playing Clark.
Oh yeah, Clark's winning that game. Sorry guys. 8-year Gators. Danny says you choose Red Oak. You pick Red Oak. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, I got you on that. And I'm definitely picking Clark over Longhorns. Sorry, Longhorns. Now listen, that's going to be a fun game. Oh, I'm
See, you start
these guys are
rambling.
just rolling,
Stop
man.
letting
They're
them- don't
okay.
let
I
them-
ain't listen. I'm watching them
All
no
right,
more. Y'all
12
stop
you.
it on here.
SYA Hemming versus Barrett.
Let me think about it. Hey, listen, all these people talking about 70-0. You can mark that one down for
That's your
70-0.
nothing.
Barrett.
Yeah,
Lock it,
Yes.
baby.
that's your lot. Then we got RYA versus Lake Worth.
No, hold on,
Wait,
Doug.
what?
They're telling me that the Longhorns play Red Oak this week.
If it's
And if they're playing Red Oak, I can pick the Longhorns. If they're playing Clark,
that's roll that bowling then, right? Is that bowling?
oh yeah, did I
Is
pick
it-
them?
Which you pick Red Oak over.
Oh no, I want the Longhorns. Sorry, I got a little confused.
If
There.
y'all had,
My
you
bad,
know-
my bad. Thanks, chat. See, it's why you're here. See, Doug says y'all useless. Y'all weren't useless there.
So we got RYA and Lake Worth.
Lake Worth.
Okay.
Sorry, RY. But this is the one that they said they're coming to surprise, Doug. Who did Eric or was it Cody said they're bringing their lunchbox? I guess peanut butter jelly.
Well, I would hope that Eric and Cody wouldn't say anything less
True.
about their team. So
But dude, listen, if there is, besides the weather, if there's been a talk of the off season, I mean, no offense to Cody and Eric, but like they like pumped up that 12U team, bro. Like, I mean, that's kind of like Brock Purdy. Like, you better go out and perform,
So you
right?
got a bunch of
Listen, man, I'm a
Mr.
sports
Irrelevance
card
on the
guy,
team? Is that
bro.
what you're
I'm a
saying?
sports card guy. He has some sports cards selling for $12,000.
Mm.
I mean, are you kidding me? Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So they're pumping it up. It says Cody says it was me. We coming, just watch.
We're watching. We're watching.
I'm gonna watch Lake Worth all the way to the end zone. Next,
So we got BYA versus LYSA.
BYA.
anyway. No,
Oh,
you
he
guys
says-
are bad this year.
Oh, why would you say something?
I thought
like
you
that?
said that.
I did not say that.
I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. I had to throw that in there. I gotta go. I gotta go LYSA here though.
We're still-
I don't know. BYU can reload. That 12U team they had last year was pretty good, and that 10U
Yeah.
team was
I'm not
Go
gonna,
ahead.
I'm not gonna say it with my head. So is the Elks versus McCray, SYA's BBCG.
That's why
Because
That-
that team's bad. Is that what you're gonna say?
that Elks team needs a little more work.
So you're saying they're bad?
No, they just need more
Just
work.
say it. It's
There's
okay.
some newer players on that
They're
team.
not very good.
Next,
They didn't make it to the 18.
next.
I'm just kidding.
Shout out to my son Preston, made the Cur A team this year. Way to go, buddy.
Way to go, bud. Okay, got Waxahachie Collins versus Ennis. You can only pick one Ennis team, by the way. You can only pick one Ennis team.
Collins.
So you still only pick one Ennis team. Ennis, you heard that I only pick one of y'all.
Hey man, it's not their week this
I'm
week.
letting
They're
them-
gonna
I'm
have
just-
a week.
I'm just letting them know. Midlothian Dean versus Waxahachie Porter. I'm going Porter on that one.
So Kevin Craig says 12U Fountain. Put him down for that. And dude, that 12U team, the Fountain team actually has some really, really good athletes.
You just said they were bad. You can't go
I
back.
didn't say they're bad.
Just
You
because-
said they're bad.
No,
What
you
I said
did.
was they need a little bit of time. So here's what I'll tell you.
Just 'cause Kevin
If they
told
will
you.
stick with the course, and they have had some good mentorship, if they will stick with the course, they will see success and they will surprise people. Here's the problem. You know this with new coaches. They come in, and I'm not saying Fountain is doing this at all, but they come in, man, and they're like, oh, we're going to run the spread offense and look like South Lake Carroll from the late 90s and throw the ball all over the place.
As he should.
And then as soon as that ball snaps and that center gets hit and everybody's rushing the quarterback and it's a pick six, they realize this is a bad offense to run. So I don't think they're doing that this year. I think that they're ground and pound and they're running it out. So they got talent.
Are they going to follow the recipe?
That remains to be seen. So for week 1, I'm gonna pick against them. But if they follow the recipe, I might not be picking against them. Dude, we got like chat blowing up here. How many more games we got?
I got 2. Let me get
Okay,
to
okay,
two.
let's go.
Dean versus Porter. Midlothian versus
Man.
Waxahachie.
I like Porter. I really do. So I'm gonna take him. I think I give Waxahachie a lot of crap. They always got some soft schedules and stuff like that.
Oh no!
Too early for that.
Where's Phelps at? Phelps coming.
But no, I like Porter. I like
Okay,
Porter. I'm
like Porter.
I'm gonna take Porter there. All right, who's the last
Then
one?
we got Red Oak versus Kennedale.
Mm,
Now, you've been real mean to Kennedale lately.
mm.
Except for that 5U Kennedale team. You did pick them. to win.
I ain't living that down ever. Give me Kennedale.
Kennedale.
Give me Kennedale.
All right.
All right, give me your lock, man, so I can read through this chat
All right,
with the last 2 minutes.
My lock is gonna be Barrett. That's my lock. That's an easy lock for me.
Boy, you stepped out on a
I
limb
did. I
on
went
that
on a
one,
limb.
man. Like I just,
I went on a limb.
I thought you might say Cody Barber is a lock. I mean, Lord, like really? I mean, that's your lock. Give me some more than that.
That's my lock.
No, we got to give the people
when you
entertainment.
say lock, that means you know what's gonna happen.
I mean, come on, man. That's like Alabama playing
Since-
North
okay, I'll give
Northern
you,
Idaho.
I'll give you this one. Since
You're gonna pick
since
Alabama.
you picked Lake Worth
Yep.
against RYA.
Yep.
I'll pick RYA.
Oh, it's on now. That's
Even-
what I'm talking
Even
about.
though they're gonna beat me as long as I'm the coach. But
All right, let me get through this chat. Let's see here. We got Carlos Cody, yes, sir. Man, they got so chat. You guys on it. First off, guys, appreciate you guys making it a fun show today as we wrap up. This weekend is going to be a whole lot of fun. Let's see. Our way, there's a lot more physical with this 12U squad, so I guess they went and had some practices and got some physicality done.
that's a shot, bro. You still take a shot.
How is that a shot?
So you finally had some practices so you can learn to hit harder.
I mean, well, dude, they're 12U. Have they not learned to hit by 12U?
They should be hitting
Okay,
hard, I would hope,
exactly.
by now.
Kevin says team tries 12 Mountain all day long. Joshua Davis, we are not Alito. I guess he's talking to somebody else. Kevin's talking to somebody else. See, Chad, they go off in their own little thing.
So they're
here.
having a conversation.
Shout out to TJ Slade, Longhorns 10U. He a bad man. What's up, TJ? Coach John Q and his staff got 8U being the most physical, fearless in the league. Silva Torres.
Which one?
I'm not sure what 8U team that is.
You got to
but,
tell us who you're talking about.
but fear the 8U.
we don't know who you are. You got to say 8U, you know.
Joshua Davis says those kids had y'all had at 10U were monsters. Cody Barber says, yes, sir. That's a lot. Cardi Barber and them 12U RYA. Cody says he loves you, Doug. Oh, see, he's making up here at the end of the show.
Man. Appreciate that.
You're now on my coaching staff, Doug. See you Saturday for the game.
All right, cool.
Cody says the heck with it. See, I don't use colorful language with Mike and his bad opinions.
What time they play?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to make some
I'm
of those
looking,
games.
I'm
RYA. Oh, she meant RYA 8U is
Y'all
what
play
she
8
meant.
o'clock, man.
Oh, I ain't going to that.
RYA.
I ain't gonna watch that.
8 o'clock at night.
I ain't gonna watch RYA lose at 8 o'clock at night, dude. I gotta get home.
I might show up for that, but I might. I don't know. I might.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if I show up to that and RYA don't make that a game,
Oh man,
I mean, come on now.
that'll
Like,
make
that's
you
just-
mad, right?
It will make me mad.
No.
Like, how does that happen?
I'm showing up just to watch a good game, and it ain't a good game.
Listen, guys, this Saturday, finally,
Let's go!
finally,
Stay healthy.
we have
people.
football. Guys, stay healthy. Got kids, drink a
Let's
lot of water.
go!
It's still going to be hot this Saturday. Coaches,
Raiders!
gonna
Woo!
lose. Raiders gonna lose.
Stop it.
Y'all have a good evening. Thank you, guys.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys paying taxes? No, no one does. If you can't sleep at night because you have a huge